My name is Terry Welch. I'm the owner of Quilter's Journey in Salem, Missouri. Thank you for joining me today. Today is April 24th, 2020. This is our third session on Zoom. I did a video this morning. I have not uploaded it yet. Hopefully it will be up this afternoon or this evening on YouTube about how to lay out your blocks. And I laid them out at home and showed you how to stack the columns together so we can sew really quickly. So what I have done, I have stacked them. This is a column. So I started at the top and took the first one and put on top of the second one, then on top of the third one, and on down until I had the complete column. The first one I laid out with a large block towards the bottom right, and then the next one will have the large block to the top left. And I went across doing it that way, and then I went down the same way. So I alternated them. Block up, block down. So now I have all of my blocks. These are everything after I laid it out. And then I pin them at the top. They're all pinned right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the first one, and it was the row that was, or the column on the far left. So I'm going to lay it to the left of my stack. I'm going to take this pin out. I'm going to take this pin and keep it in that first block. That's still the top. I'm going to take my second block, flip it over on the first one, and sew this together. Now, we don't have any seams to match while we are sewing rows. And that was on purpose. We don't want to have to match our seams. Take the second one, flip it over, and sew down this side. I lay out all of my quilts this way, and I get into a system, and it seems to go faster when I'm putting it together. Try not to sew too awful fast. I know the table bounces. I usually sew a lot faster than this. Should have switched this table out to a sturdier table, but we'll make do. Then do the same thing with the next one. Make sure my edges are lined up on this right side. And I still have my tape down that I put down on Wednesday. So I use that line as a guide. Do the next one. I hope everyone got their blocks sewn together and pressed. Tina showed me she had hers all done. Do this with the next one. Now I laid out 6 columns across and 7 rows down because I had 42 squares or 42 blocks. I started with 42 squares and then it made 42 blocks. If you have less than that, just lay it out in a number that comes out even. The one behind me has 36 blocks, so it's laid out 6 by 6. So this quilt can be made bigger or smaller. See, Janice has joined us. Hi, Janice. Flip this one over. Oops, I grabbed two. Now, I've come to another set with a pin. So what I've done is I've sewn together these first two columns all the way down. Now, since I have another pin, I'm going to move this over to the left, take that out, and put it back in that block, right in the middle at the top. And then this is my second set. So I'll remove that pin. Take that one and flip to the left. Line up the edge and sew. And the next one. Wish my table didn't bounce so I could sew faster, get this done quicker. Just have to bear with me. I'm anxious to see what everybody else has done, what fabrics they've used, if they use their own fabrics. I know Shauna used her own fabrics. Tina had a layer cake. I think Janice had a layer cake that she added some fabrics to. I'm not sure on YouTube if you can post pictures in the comments, but if you can, I hope you post some pictures of what you've done. I'm still sewing a 1/4 of an inch seam allowance. On all of these. And another one. Keep flipping it to the left. And then sewing down the right-hand side of those two blocks. Then another one. And I'm out of blocks on my left side. And I've come to a pinned section. So that goes to the left. Take that pin out and put it back in on that top one. And on this other one, I'll take that pin out. Continue flipping your block that's on the right over to the left. And for some reason, I have seams that come together. As you can see, my two blocks are going in the same direction. So I wonder what I did here. I had some problems with this set, so I tried to fix it. I'm just going to flip this whole thing over and hope that fixes the problem, because I want these to come together this way. And it may just be this top block, because the other one looks like it was the wrong way. I did a video at home of laying out my blocks on my bed, and as I watched, I loaded it onto my computer, and as I watched the replay, I noticed I had one block turned wrong, so I had to go back and fix it. Now I've got this one going the same way, so I'll flip it back. I think that may have been the problem there, just that top one, because these should be this way, so we should be fine here. So when I went back to fix it, I probably messed up that top one. We'll just go for it and see what happens. I bet Petal's getting away from me. Likes to travel. These look fine. Keep flipping and sewing. Oops, grab two. Only need one. One at a time. Just a few more. And last one. Okay, now I have all my blocks sewn as pairs. So as I take these off my machine, I cut my thread. I'm going to pull it back and lay them right here stacked on top of each other. And I keep that seam on the right-hand side. This keeps them all lined up correctly.
And that last one, make sure that seam is on the right-hand side. I'll turn my threads. Now I have 7 rows, so I need to count 7, and I should have my pin here on this first one, so I know that that is correct. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the next one should have the pin in it. So that's the beginning of the next column. So I lay these out again. I move that first stack over to the left. I will open it up because my seam is on the right-hand side. I'll just fold it over and open it. Same with this one. And then I can lay this one over on top. As I do that, I can take this pin out. I don't need it anymore. So I'm going to line up these edges. Open both of these up again. Lay that one over. The one on the right goes over to on top of the one on the left. Move that out of the way. Same again, open these up and lay the one on the right over the one on the left. You may be wondering why I didn't press these. It's a time saver for me anyway. I like to press after I get my rows sewn together. And we'll talk about pressing after I get these all done. This also helps keep me organized. Probably if I went and pressed them, I'd get them all out of order and be confused, and then I'd have to lay it all out again. Some of you may have your own system of laying out your blocks and sewing your rows together, and that's okay. I just want to share mine the way I do these. And open them up and lay the one on the right over the one on the left. And this is the last one on the left. Okay, and so this one has the pin in it right here. So I know that we are on track. Put that back the way it was. That's not the way it was. Turn it over. There we go. Okay, take these off. Same thing. I will lay them out. I'm going to lay them to the left of my other stack. keeping the seam on the right-hand side. Kind of nice to have this much table space. Usually I don't have this much table space. At home, I don't have this much table space. And a lot of times when I'm here, I have stuff piled up. But this is nice to have all this table space. And my thread there. Okay, this one has the pin in it. I can take that out now. It's just a marker. And I will open this one up the same way and put the one on the right on top of the one on the left. And sew these together. This was intended to be a good beginner quilt. So if you are a beginner, I think you can do this. And if you're advanced, I hope it's not too simple for you. But it is a quick, easy project that if you need something fairly quickly, you can get it done. Probably get it done in a weekend, maybe even a day if you have time to sew. Again, we'll opening them up. One on the right goes on top of the left. We'll keep going. Just a few more and then I'll have all my rows sewn together. Move that out of the way. Line up this edge. And the last one. Oops, that one didn't open. There we go. You may notice also that I don't backstitch. Whenever you are sewing quilts together, most of the seams intersect, so you don't need to do that. As I pull these off, I'm going to label them. So I have some scrap paper. And I know I have 7 rows, so I'm going to mark this one as 7. And I'm going to put it at the top left-hand side. so I have 7 there. So 6 will be the next one. Most of the time I don't do this, but it will just help you stay organized. And at the top of the block of that row, next one is 5. My phone is going off. So okay, remind me later. Somebody trying to reach me. It's my paper. This one's number 4. Of course, nobody tries to call until you start recording, right? So this one will be 3. And 2. The last one is 1. And we should still have a pin there. Yes, I still have a pin there. So I know I'm where I'm supposed to be at. Now, I have all my rows sewn together. So what you will do is you will go through, you'll take each one and press your seams. Press the odd rows in one direction, the even rows in the other direction. You could even mark as you label an arrow telling you which direction you press so that you don't have to keep checking to make sure you get that correct. And then I will probably just do a video on sewing the rows together and then post it on YouTube later instead of doing a Zoom meeting. And then that will be all of it. So it's pretty quick and easy. Does anybody have any questions? No questions? Well, I want to thank you all for joining me, and I hope you get your quilt done, and I would love to see the results. And hope you either post pictures, send me pictures, or let me know how it goes. If you have any questions, please comment, and I'll try to get back to them. Thank you for joining me. Have a good weekend. Bye.